Yeah, the Big 12 championship, Kansas City, I'm so thankful. I got the opportunity to be a part of it as a player, and then as an assistant coach, and now to be here and for our team to be in position to win it. I mean, a lot of times you come into the tournaments and you feel like there are some odds that make it difficult to accomplish it. I mean, we've put ourselves in position. I'm so thankful for our team, and we're here to win. And the only way to do that, though, is to win the first one. And a lot of times you can get consumed with a lot of different things when you come here, but your focus has to be singular in regards to what does your team need to do to get better, and then two, how do you win the first game?
How nice is it you got that double bye and got to have some rest?
Yeah, I mean, I told somebody it's like jumping in a fresh spring, you know, and being revived. I mean, we needed the extra time. We play a pretty shrunk bench, and so with that, I think the extra rest really was helpful for our team. And then also with the format being what it is, winning 3 games in 3 days for our team, I feel like is something that would help us get better. And this team needs more time together. We're finally figuring out, I think, our best basketball of the season, and it's a great time to be playing in March.
Well, you know now you're playing BYU. You got to be there earlier and watch them. Your thoughts on the Cougars? You've seen them once.
Yeah, no, I mean, a prolific offensive team, one of the most complete teams in our league. They can score, they can shoot it, they can go on runs, they've got great size at the rim, they've got great length at different positions. They don't have a lot of holes, and we're gonna have to play our best basketball in order to win.
And obviously you beat them the first time, but they jumped out really big on you, and you had to really battle back and pull out that win at home.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what, the more I watch their team play, the more respect I have for their resilience. I thought we matched that the first time, and we're going to have to do that again. Feels like this game has more capability of being a game of runs, and just our ability to handle those, but also have composure and fight back consistently is going to be important.
A question we get asked all the time, any chance to see Warren Washington in this tournament?
Yeah, great question. My hope is that he comes back soon, and my hope was that we would get an opportunity to play him in this tournament, and I think that's to be determined. I mean, we just take it a practice by practice and shoot around by shoot around and see how he feels. He has been participating more, which I do feel like is a positive, but as far as playing for sure, it's too hard to tell.
And last question from me, just a message to Red Raider fans who are coming here and who are going to be watching on TV.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing like the Big 12 tournament. When you get here in the Kansas City, the environment, the teams, the T-Mobile Center, I mean, it really is a unique experience. We've already met a lot of great Red Raiders that are here, excited about the opportunity to make a run in the tournament, and it's not going to be possible unless we have a great group behind us. So hopefully we've got a great group coming and excited about the opportunity to compete.
Is there any change of preparation between a home and a road, and now that you guys are in neutral settings, do you guys tweak anything?
No, I mean, you know, I think depends on who you're playing, makes it more of a road environment in this tournament. There's a lot of teams, and I do know this because I just watched it. BYU's got a lot of people here, which is awesome for this tournament. I mean, I think every game in this setting, you got to treat it like a road game, and how you approach it, and more about how do you share the ball, how do you make sure you make the right plays, take care of the ball, and we got to be great defensively and rebounding.
And BYU's got 2 talented big guys, they bring different things to the table. What kind of different challenges do they present between Khalid and Trey?
Yeah, it's a great question. I mean, that really is the game within the game, and for us, it's how do you guard defensively with tremendous amount of effort, but you do need different schemes depending on who's on the floor, and being able to execute those going full speed is going to be an important part of this game.
And we were here 5 months ago for Big 12 Media Days, now we're here for the tournament. Anything kind of jump out at you over this entire stretch right now?
Yeah, it's. I'll tell you what's great about this. When we were here for Media Days, there's obviously a lot of hope for your team, right? But I do believe there's a tremendous amount of not just hope, but belief now. Like that this is our team and that we have a confidence to us. And this time of year, your confidence has to be based in how hard you've worked and how you prepare. And I do know our team is prepared, and we're excited for the opportunity to compete.
And when you came here for that, you are just talking about the could be, the should be sort of thing. But now that you've seen everything kind of unfold, is there kind of a sense of a little bit of accomplishment, even though there's still more to come? But we weren't just talking about it.
Yeah, and ultimately, when you compete in this league and you know you're competing against the best, I think there's a real diligence that you have to have and a resilience that has to be consistent. And this is what our team's proven, not just over the course of the season, but I think over the course of the games. And actually, the BYU game is a great example. It's not really how you start. It's how you complete the game over 40 minutes. And I think what we've done in the last 3 games is we've put 2 halves together, where early in the season we were playing one good half defensively and then a terrible half defensively, better offensively. And how do we put the whole game together? And you can see there's a real core belief in what we're doing defensively and offensively, and it's fun to see it come together.
How much of the correlation of that improved defense the last couple of games has helped unleash that offense again?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Warren's such a big part of what we do. I think finally we found the balance of how we want to play. With Warren's shot blocking ability, we relied upon him so much that our help defense was really him at most. Now I think our rotations are better because there's not this reliance on him, which has tightened us up. And then the other part of that is Rob Jennings and EY have improved. I mean, they're at a different confidence level, and our team has a confidence level in them. And it's not just that they can score, but that there is an efficiency with how we're playing the game on both sides. And that's where, and obviously Darian Williams, his dependability on the offensive end has given us an advantage. Not just a great player, but I think a teammate that understands winning, and his will to win is unmatched of guys that I've coached.
And we kind of mentioned this before, that you can't really ask Rob and EY to do the same thing for you to do offense. It looks like you guys have tweaked your offense a little bit to maybe spread it out a little bit, not asking them to do the same thing, the dribble game, high screen all the time. What's kind of gone into that?
Yeah, I think the key to our offense is utilizing the strengths, and that's where Darian Williams being involved more has helped. And then we're putting guys like EY and Rob in roles where they can be successful. And Rob had his best offensive rebounding performance of the year against Baylor, and I just felt like his impact and his ability to be in the right place at the right time, not necessarily have to handle the ball, really gave us an advantage. So it's fun to see the belief and the execution of what we're trying to accomplish as a team, and everybody seeing their role is important and executing and finding ways to win.